In China, there's an exam similar to SAT, but only take place once a year, called CEE, the College Entrance Exam. Millions of 12th grade students spend the whole year studying for this exam, and I was one of them. But in the end, I screwed up the exam with disappointment and regrets. It has been 5 years since I took the exam, and I keep wondering what have I done wrong during that year. Now I found out that sleeping may be the key point to it. According to an article published on Journal of School Health 2015, they investigate the students in China at their 12th grade and compare their sleeping time and quality to their CEE score. It turns out that the prolonged sleep latency is associated with poor subjective school performance, but the students with high CEE scores, surprisingly, are associated with late bedtimes. I believe I have studied hard enough, but sleeping problem was torturing me for the whole year. Maybe that's the reason why I failed the exam. But the CEE is a special exam that everyone unleashes their potential for the whole year. The result may not be accurate. Will sleeping actually affect our normal study like in college? As a Boilermaker, we have the 8th least sleeping time nationwide. There are lots of students study late at night in HICS or WLC, but does it really improve their GPA? We can analyze this problem in two aspects. How will irregular sleep affect the academic performance, and will the mental problem caused by bad sleeping quality affect our GPA? First, irregular sleep. Some of us, or most of us, like studying late at night because we have better focus and our mind is clearer. But sleeping irregularly will cause body experience less daytime light and more light at night, which will cause a delay in secretion of the sleep hormone in body. According to an article published on Nature 2017, they found that the student with irregular sleeping habits has a comparatively lower GPA than those who sleep regularly. By using a metric called Sleep Regularity Index, the SRI, an increase in 10 in SRI will lead to an average increase of 0.1 in GPA. An irregular sleeper only have an average GPA of 3.24, while regular sleeper average 3.72. Therefore, if you sleep 8 hours total every day, that sounds about right? But it's 4 hours at night, 2 hours after lunch, and 2 hours after dinner. This is going to ruin your body and your GPA. Now we can move on to the next point, the relationship between sleep, mental health, and academic performance. To explain this, we have several studies that can help us solve the relationship. Let's start with an easy one. Will mental health affect academic performance? The answer, obviously, is yes. A research published on International Journal of Higher Education said the students who suffer from a negative academic impact, such as stress, depression, anxiety, usually respond with a lower grade on exam or project, and the students at higher grade are more vulnerable to this situation. How about sleep habits and mental health? According to a study on PLOS 1 2016, they studied the relationship between sleep habits and mental health in undergraduate students. By analyzing the result from Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index and adult self-report form, they come up with a conclusion that the frequency of nighttime sleep disruptions are positively associated with anxiety and somatic complaints. Another research from Kurumi Medical Journal in 2012 also indicates that people who sleep are highly irregular, extreme insomnia, and long sleep duration are prone to depression. At last, let's take a mental health out of the equation and look at sleep and academic performance directly. A study from Journal of College Students Psychotherapy controlled the condition of a huge dataset, analyzed only the non-depressed students, and the result shows that students with a lower sleep quality is associated with lower academic performance, and female acts worse than male when sleeping quality is poor. Moreover, the study also found that 70% of the students in their sample have clinically poor sleep quality. As we can conclude from the study before, both directly or indirectly, sleep habits have a negative correlation to students' academic performance, especially for our college students. The sleep quality are getting worse as we continue our study at university. And there are lots of things in our life like coffee, alcohol, playing cell phone before sleep, playing video games late at night will lead to a bad sleep quality. I know it's hard to get a balanced life in college, but developing a good sleep habit can have so much benefits like better GPA, better mental and physical health. This sounds like a good deal to me.